Hey, I'm Pete Peterson of DirtRider.com. I'm here at the Matrix offices. We're looking at a new product. It's from 1.7. I'm here with Bob, Hurricane Hanna. He's going to tell you a little bit about this cleaning system.
Well, Pete, the 1.7 is Eddie Cole's new idea of how to prepare your bike from start to finish. Engine degreaser, plastic and rubber protectant, hard parts shiner, stuff to put your tires on to lube your tires up, stuff to clean your hands, and stuff to shine the hard parts. So it's a do-all for your motorcycle to keep it clean and shiny.
And should people use this system?
People should use this. If you rode YZs when I was a kid, you should use this stuff to clean your bike now, even if you're not on a YZ. I was a privateer, or basically I was sponsored by Suzuki for local races, and Roger comes over to the U.S. to ride the Trans Am in 1975, and I'm in the shop like this, somewhat like this shop, working on my bike. I'm on the front offices using the restroom. It's the only reason they allow me in there. And I walk out of the restroom, and I realize that this whole office building is very quiet. And I'm thinking there's maybe a bomb is going to go off in here, right? What's going on in here? And people are standing up out of their cubicles, standing there staring at stuff. And I look around and I see what they're looking at, and they're looking at Roger DeCoster just walk through. You know, he's doing interviews in the magazines like, I'm going to beat Hanna so bad that he's going to want to quit. It doesn't go over real big with me. You know, it wouldn't go over real big. He was adding gasoline to a fire there. Kent and I never got along after those years. Just never saw eye to eye. You know, I was tired of, you know, I don't know what he thinks I am, and nor do I care, but I think he was a sniveler and a baby every week. It didn't matter if he won. If he lost, he cried that he had a sore toe, or his wife fed him his porridge wrong that morning, or or he has a hemorrhoid. And if he won, he was so sick he just didn't know how he beat us. He was so sick that the rest of us must be so pathetic.
Right.
You know, and we get sick of hearing that. I'm not the only one that got sick of hearing that, I'm sure. Tripes is a very good individual and a good friend, but in his day when we were racing, Marty couldn't differentiate friendship and racing, you know, so he either had to be full on hate you and try to beat you, or he was buddies with you and then he really didn't want to beat up on you on that day. Honda had him on a diet in '78, and he knew if we came over to his shop, we actually shopped, McCarty shopped for him at this grocery store, knew what he'd like, and he'd buy food, and so Marty'd come over and eat between the races. Honda didn't think he was eating, and he'd come over and eat out of the Yamaha pits, and so that we kind of kept him plumped up. I need to go 30 minutes with the boys and step it up to the last 10. And I knew that and that was really my MO through '78. Because in '78, Ellis, Weiner, Pomeroy, Marty Tripes, more guys than that. If you put time qualifications on, I'm 10th. 250 National. In 250 National, I'm 10th. That's what I am. I'm 10th. If you had a one-lap race, I'm getting 10th.
Yeah. How about at the end of 45? You're still 10th fastest versus their first times. They've all dropped off. Was that your tactic?
In the 45s?
Yeah.
At 30 minutes, I'm 10th. At 40 minutes, I'm going to win. Because I would get into a rhythm. At 30 minutes, I'm warming up, and I'm warmed up to race now, and they're tired.